Hi, I'm Holly at Thompson Creek Doodles, and we are a breeder of golden doodles, all sizes, mini, medium, and standard. We do mini schnoodles, and soon we will have mini cockapoos. Today, I'm just gonna show how to do our no bite training technique. Now, disclaimer, I am not a professional dog trainer or puppy trainer. I just have a lot of experience. We've had dogs my whole life growing up, and then through our whole marriage we've had dogs, and now we've been in this breeding puppies for 6 years now. So I'm just gonna tell you what I have learned that works with puppy training. So today's video we're gonna focus on no bite. This is Hattie, by the way. This is our keeper girl from our mini golden doodle litter. This is Bella and Mikey's pup. She is 7 weeks old as of yesterday, and she's going to be going to an awesome guardian family. She is our keeper. She will be a future mama. When you have a puppy and they get excited and they nip at you, chew fingers, chew toes, pull on your clothing, especially with little kids, they get really excited with children naturally. And children are running around and they're giggling and their voices are different and it gets them excited. And so they're naturally going to start licking, which always leads to a nip every time. And it's not a bad thing. They're not being bad. They're just learning through their mouth. They learn that way. They're excited, so they don't really know what to do with themselves, but we don't want that. So starting at 3 weeks old, we start working with our puppies as soon as they start getting teeth in, right on that 3-week mark too, every time. They start trying to chew on my fingers and my toes, and they try to crawl up in my lap and pull on my shirt. I immediately start correcting that bad behavior. It's not necessarily bad behavior because, like I said, that's the way they learn, through their mouth, but I don't want them to develop that behavior and continue it because it can become a problem. Relax, relax. So that's a word we use for training, is relax. We will do a video as well specifically on relax. Yes, good girl. So we want to stop that. So at 3 weeks old, from about 3 to 4 weeks old, I tap the nose. I say ah, with the tap at the same time, and like that. Our puppies just are great. That's all I have to say. I am definitely proud of the temperaments that we have here. Our bloodlines are so great, so we're very proud of that. They respond really well. They're very smart and they're very obedient dogs. So are their parents, so that's why. So it's not a huge problem, but every once in a while we'll have a puppy that wants to push our buttons a little bit, so we have to get a little more firm, but it's a Once they hit 5 weeks old and on, I don't really tap that nose anymore because they're starting to really learn what play is and such, and they think I'm playing. So when you're doing this or this at them, don't do that, okay? Because they start thinking that's play. Like, oh, okay, I want to snatch back at that. I want to do that too. So they're going to come back at you in the same way. So what we do is we grab underneath the chin here, that skin, and you pull. Okay, I am not being mean, so no comments in here saying you're a meanie, you're abusive. No, I'm not. This is like a toddler. You would not let your toddler child, niece, nephew, friend's kid, whatever, run around and bite you in the face and bite your ear and lick and slobber all over your face, right? Or bite your fingers off. Like, you're not going to allow that. This is the same situation. They have to know what the rules are. They have to be taught. And once again, you're going to grab that skin under here and you're going to and that's for one that's really nipping at you and being, strong-willed about it. Hold him this way down, straight down. She's being good and she's just fussing because she's wanting down. We've been holding her for a while, but let go. Once they relax, you can let go. So you're gonna hold her like a football, right up under the armpit here. You're gonna have your hand right there at the chest. When she starts to come and raise her head at me to even lick, I don't even allow licking. This age, don't allow it. When you have that puppy for the first few months, I would not encourage licking of your face because it's always going to lead to an excited nip. And it's just going to progress from there and end up being a bite out of excitement. Once they're a year old and you feel like they've trained really well and they know you really well at that point and they know the look in your eyes to not do something right now, don't do that. When you take your puppy home in the first few months, when they go to lick you, which they're going to, you're gonna pull like this, okay? Pull their body away and say, ah. At is like the first word I use of correction. My first correction sound that I make before you say a word is always at to everything. You'll notice that in the rest of my training videos. At, relax, yes. Yes. So her body's gotten limp. The trick to training a puppy is calm yet assertive in the same way. Hollering at them all the time is just going to make it worse. Being too passive all the time and sweet all the time is going to create a big bratty baby. You've got to have a mix of both. As you saw, I said, ah. sternly. Second she starts relaxing, you can feel that in her body. You can feel her change. So I'm kind of squeezing her, okay? Right in here. This is gonna be when you need to hold them, like say at the vet's office, and you need them to be good. And you need to hold them in your arms, and they're acting crazy. This is how you're gonna fix the problem. We're not giving in to her fussing. Relax. I suggest doing this multiple times a day. If you're home like on a Saturday, just picking the puppy up, walking around the house, you know, do some dishes, maybe unload the dishwasher if you can do that with one hand. And every time they get squirmy, you're gonna squeeze that hand, okay? So relax, okay? Don't forget to say yes. So yes is our reward word. I don't use treats very often. I'll use them like to teach them for come come or puppy call. Yes is a word that for whatever reason, the sound of it really sticks with them and it's a reward. They hear it and it's a high pitched. You're gonna feel like a cheerleader. Yes, yes, yes. You're okay. Just tired of being held. You've been a good girl for a long time, haven't you? I know. Relax. In a situation like this, I would not do the high-pitched yes, yes. That's more for pottying outside or the come, because it's gonna get her excited. You know, she'll be like, oh, and she's gonna start squirming again. And really key is ignoring the behavior. Just ignore it. They gotta know you're the boss. So I do recommend doing this little exercise several times a day with them. And don't forget, this hand here is key. With the crying and the fussing, squirmy puppy that you're needing to hold, never put them down when they are doing the bad behavior, okay? Never put them down when they're in the middle of squirming and fussing and crying. Always wait until they respond to your correction. Just a quick few seconds, 2 or 3 seconds. As long as they're being still like this. Yes, yes, good, yes. Give them a couple minutes to walk around, and then you're gonna pick them up and do it again, okay? Pick her up, get your hand up under that chest, go about, you know, fool around, you know, fix the pillows on your couch, whatever. They know you're the boss. You've got that hand right here. And as long as they're being calm after a few minutes, they get down. Good. Yes, yes. Relax. Relax. I know I sound silly the way I'm talking, but it's puppy training 101 and it works, okay? It's my experience talking like that. It works. Some puppy toys?